Hey everyone, welcome back to Entertainment Corner. Today we're going to be doing an animated DVD update plus a few live action movies because, well, I mean it's a Goodwill haul, but I want a better title. I think animated DVD update looks nicer. Anyway, let's get started. So I guess these aren't, well, yeah, these aren't really the alphabetical order. I just picked them off my shelf because I forgot to do a video. There's a lot of stuff that I should probably go back and do some videos on that I just haven't done videos on. So I might start doing some more unboxings of random things I've gotten recently. Let me know if you guys are interested in that. I think that would be fun. I've been trying to do Goodwill hauls and stuff, but there's a few things I've ordered that I want to show off and maybe just talk about more in depth. The first thing I got is this awesome Fraggle Rock, Down in Fraggle Rock. I don't think I've ever watched this show. I've heard of it for sure. Jim Henson, you really can't go wrong. Interesting that it was put out by Hit Entertainment. That's kind of cool. They do a lot of children's shows, it was Bob the Builder, I think Angelina Ballerina, Thomas the Train, Kipper, I think. It's got some interesting bonus features too. That'll be fun to... Ooh, they have a Pingu episode. That's actually awesome. I did not read that until just now. I'm very happy. See, I love Pingu. It's a great show. I need to get some of those DVDs. So I'm very actually happy I picked this up now. Not only am I interested in watching Fraggle Rock, but Pingu, come on. I grew up with that show because it was on, I think it was on Netflix, or maybe it was on Amazon Prime Video. I don't know. It's on something, and I just adored it. It's just a fun show. So that was the first thing. Next up is the Super Friends Lost Episodes. It's got 24 episodes, which is pretty cool. I believe this is the old, 60s, 70s series. I don't know. I think. I could be wrong. The characters look a little bit newer, but I had this other thing called Super Friends that had more of a 60s art style, or whenever it came out. I don't know exactly. But I decided to pick this up because, regardless, it'd be cool. So I think that's what it's related. But anyway, I got this for $2-3, I think. This is an awesome Goodwill find. Minty Condition, Season 1, Volume 2. Now, I did have Season 1, Volume 4 of this a while ago, and for some reason I decided to get rid of it. I don't know why. It's kind of dumb of me. Recently, I picked up Season 1, Volume 1 on Amazon, and then found this at Goodwill for $5, if that. I might have got, yeah... I don't think this is on 50% off, but look at that, 646 minutes, even for $5. That's a fantastic deal. And like I said, discs from Minty. I don't know why they did the double-sided on Season 1, Volume 1. Well, I know why, but I wish they didn't. I think they stopped doing that from then on, so that's awesome. I'm very happy to get this in my collection. Still gotta get 3, and I gotta rebuy Volume 4, but I love this show. Steven Spielberg's Warner Brothers cartoons are really, really fun. Next up, we have an interesting one. I don't think I used to watch this as a kid, but it looks vaguely familiar. It's Maggie and the Ferocious Beast. I just thought it looked kind of cool. Put out by Nelvana. It's got 6 episodes. They're only 7 minutes, so it's kind of interesting. I checked out an episode. It's kind of cool. It's got a fun art style, and I'm interested to check some more of it out. But I don't actually, when I watched it, I don't really remember watching it as a child. So. But it's a fun, kids show. I have a fondness and nostalgia for kids shows. Now, obviously, since I don't remember watching this one, I don't have a nostalgia for it. But maybe you could say I have a nostalgia just for kind of kids shows around the era. And this one has a nice animation style, so yeah, I'm excited to give this one a shot. And this will just be good to have, if I ever want to relive kind of the childhood era, or ever show to my kids or whatnot, So by the way, kids, in the future. I don't have kids right now. Aqua Teen Volume 4. I'm not some huge Aqua Teen fan, but maybe that's because I haven't watched much. I do find it somewhat funny. So I did find this at Goodwill for a couple bucks. I was like, sure, why not? And I know they are putting out a complete series release. In fact, I even made a video about it. I might pick it up. It's just kind of a little expensive, so for now I'll just grab the volumes, but it's just because it's cheap. So I don't even know where to start. So I went to an antique mall, and because someone had recommended it to me, they said they had some music and they had some movies. I'm like, a place in my town that has music and movies that I've never checked out before, I gotta go see it. Like, I'd driven past it, I just didn't really think to stop there because I'm like, oh, great, probably like, you know, knickknacks, tallywhacks, give a dog a bone, all that stuff. And it's probably just gonna be boring stuff I'm not interested in. But they had a music section, like CDs, records, and cassettes, but also like instruments. I actually saw a trumpet there. I kind of wanted to buy it. It was only $100. Didn't have the money, but I did find this, and I've never heard of it. But I looked on the back, and apparently this Sci-Fi Channel decided to make some animation, like an animated show, which I had heard about in some video, like these basic cable networks making TV shows, like animated TV shows specifically because the popularity, like The Simpsons and Futurama, South Park, King of the Hill. So interested to check this out. I actually did start an episode, and it was interesting. The animation's rough. It's very early CG, but it has a charm to it, and it's got Stephen Root, which, I mean, he's a fantastic voice actor and actor in general. And this is put out by Anchor Bay. You know, from the little bit I watched, I thought it was kind of funny, so I'm excited to give this a shot. It's one of those, like, oddball kind of shows. And they actually did a few seasons of this, and they released. I thought this was a little bit more rare because I'd never really seen it before, and I'd never even heard of the show. Looked it up online. It doesn't go for too much, so. But if I like this enough, I might pick up the other seasons. But I mean, for $6, it was like really weird and interesting. I thought, why not pick it up? And it's a nice box set too. At the same place, I found this, which is awesome. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Season 7. This is I believe, the 90s one. I don't know. I have the Season 8 of this iteration of the show, and then I have a random, like, 2003 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles volume. This is cool. This was also $6. So, not a bad deal. Not a bad deal at all. And the last thing for the animated stuff is the Oblongs. I actually put this on my want list, and I found it at Goodwill for a couple bucks. I was super happy to find this. And this is in the old packaging. If I'd gotten it on Amazon, it probably would have been the slim case, which, not that there's an issue with that, just, it's always cool. I like the cardboard. It is a little, I mean, it kind of looks sun-faded to me. I don't think that's how it's supposed to be, because everything else is vibrant, so yeah. Yeah, so it's a little sun-faded, but the discs are in good enough condition. I think there's a few light scratches on disc 2, but it'll play, and for $5 it's better than $20 that I was gonna pay, so as long as it plays. See, this is an interesting thing. I say OCD knowing that it's probably not really OCD, but I have this thing where it's like, of course I want my stuff to be in the best condition and whatnot, but sometimes it's like, it's not enough, there's not enough scratching, and it's like I really want it, I'm willing to pick it up, but it does kind of bug me, and at some point I'll probably end up replacing it if I find a better copy, just under the right circumstances. So it's kind of annoying to me, but I think, you know, just being more selective in what I want. It's like, if it's something I really want, then fine, I'll go ahead and pick it up. And then as long as it plays, that's really all that matters. But I have replaced stuff that even though it plays, it just scratched. It does bother me, because I do check the condition of my discs. I don't know why exactly. It's like, if I know it's going to play, and you know, I check it when I buy it, obviously, but like, I'll literally just pick up some sets and just start looking through the condition just to remind myself, which I don't really understand why I do that, but, so, yeah. But this, yeah, I'm interested in watching this. This looks kind of cool and funny. Just trying to get more of the animated shows, and I mean, clearly there's more I haven't even heard of, so very, very excited to check this out. So I actually thought this was a documentary. I know it says right here that it's an original movie, but I just skipped over it, and I just saw Murder in a Small Town. Turns out this is a Gene Wilder movie, and I just finished watching it, and I really, really enjoyed it. It was a good murder mystery. I recommend getting this if you can get your hands on this. I only got it for like $1.50. It goes for like $14 online. I think it's, I don't know if it's burn on demand, but I mean, the disc is in purple, so, but that's not entirely, it doesn't necessarily mean it's not burn on demand, because I've seen other burn on demand releases that have the like clear backs. So this is a good movie. I enjoy this, and they actually did make a sequel to it, so if I can find it, I will definitely pick it up. This one's called Desk Set. I did see this in a row of Blu-rays on the shelf, and it was like, based on this, I'm like, this kind of looks dumb. I didn't even want to pick it up. But then right before I left, I started checking. I'm like, oh, Spencer Tracy and Katharine Hepburn. I immediately knew I had to pick it up. Very excited to check this movie out on Blu-ray. I mean, it's going to be a good movie. Come on, it's Spencer Tracy, Katharine Hepburn. You can't really go wrong. So then we have Paul with Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. I love these guys. And Edgar Wright's fantastic too. He isn't in this, he didn't direct it, but just those three guys, they make great stuff. This was fun movie. I enjoyed it. I didn't love Seth Rogen, but it was a pretty fun movie. Just a good one, I guess. Nothing like fantastic, but nothing like terrible either. The Adventures of Tintin. I guess it's technically animated. Oops. But yeah, I remember watching this when I was younger, and I wanted to give this another watch through. I haven't seen this in a long time, so thought I'd pick it up. 1517 to Paris. I actually put this down initially just because I had some more money, but I didn't want to spend all of it. I was only kind of interested in this one, and then I actually ended up doing bottle returns with my dad, and I got some extra money for that, so we just went back to the Goodwill, and I'm like, okay, I'll grab it. It was cool. Like, it was okay. It was a decent movie, but it felt amateurish in parts. Sorry, my battery kaputzed on me. Anyway, it just felt kind of amateurish. There were scenes where it's like, I think my issue was with the way it was shot. There was like, when it was the action scenes, it was shot well, so that, I mean, that's kind of the most important part, but the rest of it kind of felt like it was almost shot like on an iPhone or a lower grade camera. I don't know exactly what it was, but for a Clint Eastwood movie, I was sort of disappointed. Like, even, like, for example, his, I think it was his newest one, The Mule? No, Cry Macho, that's what I watched. It was on HBO Max, and I just decided to watch it. Not a good movie. Just wasn't good. It was shot well, though, so it's like, clearly Clint Eastwood he has the budget. I mean, Warner Brothers will give him as much money as he wants, but, it felt amateurish at points, and yeah, I don't know. It didn't really feel like a Clint Eastwood movie in a sense. I mean, it was a good story. It was okay. I mean, I can't really recommend it because, like, it's distracting. I guess I shouldn't say I can't recommend it because I do think it's a story worth watching about heroism, but at the same time, it's hard to sit through at points. I'll tell you that. The wackiest ship in the army. I saw Jack Lemmon and I knew I had to buy it. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have gotten it, but I do love some Jack Lemmons. Looks kind of weird, but anyway, that's it for this animated DVD pickup video, plus some live action movies. So I guess Tintin and Paul have animation in it, so CG anyway. So yeah, that's it for this video. Just give me some comments. Let me know what you want to see more of. I'll try to make some more videos and maybe some more review videos. That might be fun. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.